Hey, what's up, people? It's your fearless girls leader, Dr. T. So do me a favor, tag somebody, tell somebody, share it on your timeline, let everybody know they need to tune in for the Nugget. It's gonna really be a nugget tonight. I am celebrating my 34th wedding anniversary today with my wonderful husband, the Right Reverend Dr. James E. White Sr. And so, I wanted to I didn't want to miss our time together. I didn't want to miss our time together. So that is why I'm glad to be on with you all. Even though it's my anniversary, I would sing the song for y'all, but y'all don't want to hear me sing. So thanks so much. Tell somebody, tag somebody, share it on your timeline. Let them all know that they need to tune in with your fearless girls leader while we do this nugget. And tonight's nugget, I think it's going to be good for you. I think it'll be a great nugget for you, and I don't want you to miss it. I don't want anybody that you're close to miss it. So give yourself a quick chance to let everybody know they need to tune in. Share it with a friend. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So do a quick share. Do a quick share. Let everybody know that they need to tune in. Yeah, do it. Let the people know that they need to tune in. So I'm just giving you all a few minutes to do so. I'm kind of trying to make sure I've got my stuff up and running and ready as well. So thank you all so much. So tonight, our nugget is what about you? What about you? Now, when I say what about you, I want you to kind of look at it like, what about me? So I want you to be considering you. So when I say what about you, I exactly mean what about you? What this is all about you. Somebody put in the timeline, it's all about me. Put in the timeline that it's all about me. Yeah, let's do it. I'm good. I'm glad to have you all on. So I'm just making sure that I see you all, and I want to see your comments. So that's good for me. Very good. All right. So what about you? There's three things that I just want to share with you when I talk about the idea of what about you. So it kind of goes in lockstep with where we are at this very moment. I'll tell you this in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we'll be in Niagara Falls. Wrong thing. We'll be in Niagara Falls for the Fearless Girls Getaway. Niagara, it's invisible. It's invisible. So we're going to be talking about some things that I think go very well with today's nugget as it relates to what about you. And I think it's a great opportunity to consider a few things. And so the first thing I want you to consider when we say, what about you or what about me? You know, oftentimes when we hit the what about me, it's generally kind of at the forefront of our mind when we're hurt, when we're aggravated, if we feel misunderstood, if we feel silenced, if we feel undervalued, unseen, unheard. You've heard me talk about those for the last few weeks. And so oftentimes when we think of what about me, that's when it comes up, when we feel those invisible traits. And so I just want you to think of three things. And I want you to also know that I just had a witness to open up the registration back up. I had a witness to open the registration back up for those who may have not been able to see their way to going before, but you know that you have a witness that you should be there. And I want you to figure out how to get there if that is you. So, you know, a lot of different things are going on. I've got a lot of things going on right now as well. But I know that this is a providential moment for us in time, and I don't want you to miss the opportunity to have this life-changing experience as it relates to the theme invisible. And so when we talk about what about you, I just want you to consider three things tonight, and then I'm gonna wrap up and give you a couple of additional administrative notes, and then I'm gonna be on my way to continue enjoying my anniversary with my husband. We've just been enjoying each other today, and so I'm going to continue to do that. But I have three points as it relates to what about you. Are you affirming yourself? The first thing I believe is you got to believe in you. And that takes that affirmation, that personal affirmation. And so when we talk about personal affirmation, one of the things that I want to encourage you to do is I want to encourage you. If you have not gotten the book Speak Fearless, I want you to go to Amazon and get that book, because you need to be in a place where you know how to strengthen yourself, to have those affirmations for yourself. And I want you to be in a position where you can have some strengthening words when things seem to not be the way you want them. And so you got to believe in you. And Speak Fearless is an opportunity for you to really consider believing in yourself. It's going to walk you through it. It's really simple. It's an easy read. It's going to be easy for you to kind of grow. I'd love for you, if you're on with us at this time, I'd love for you to give me, if you read a specific day today and you remember what day it was, just put in the timeline what day it was, because I want you to be in a position where you are affirming yourself. So what about you? The first thing you have to do is you got to believe in you. If you are not believing in you, you will not affirm yourself. And here is the reality of it, beloved. If you are not affirming you, when other people try to affirm you, you'll reject it. And I don't want you to be in a position where you don't have affirmation from others and how to build your own personal affirmations up so that you can strengthen you. You have to be able to do it yourself, and then you have to be able to do it. You have to be able to receive it from others. And so that affirmation piece is something that's really important. So that's the first one. You can put affirm there in the timeline. And then the next thing is, what are you doing to advance yourself? You have to invest in you. And that's one of the reasons why I believe that this whole idea of reopening the opportunity to attend the getaway is so critically important. I want you to be in a position where you know, in those isolating moments, in those times where you feel invisible, that you know how to navigate those waters. And you're going to learn how to do that in Niagara Falls. Isn't that something? We're going to navigate waters and we're going to Niagara Falls. But I want you to be in a position where you know how to advance yourself. And this is an investment in you. It is an investment in yourself, and I want you to take the time to invest in you. And this is one of the things that we're going to talk about while we're there, is I want to talk about how to do this on a regular basis, because oftentimes we don't take the time to really advance ourselves and to have those regular opportunities of self-investment. And so we'll find a reason to do stuff for everybody else except for ourselves. Now, listen to me closely. If you are listening to this and we have not left to go to Niagara Falls yet, and you know when I said that you will invest in everybody except for yourself, I need you to figure out a way to make the personal investment so that you can be there. Because you do it for everybody else, you have to do it for you. If you are not advancing you, you are doing yourself a disservice. And you don't want to be in a position where you make sure you are taking care of everybody, but you don't take care of yourself. So what about you? You got to affirm. You got to have those affirmations. You got to affirm you. And then you have to be willing to advance yourself. If you are not taking the time to invest in you, you are doing yourself a disservice, which takes me to the third one, and that is you need to attend to you. What about you? You need to attend to you. ATTEND. You have to attend to you. You know, we tend to take care of other people, but we tend not to take care of ourselves. You need attention. You have to give yourself the attention that you need. Now, let me kind of give it to you like this. If you felt like you were in a place where you were felt like you were having a nervous breakdown and you went to therapy, you would figure out a way to take the time off work so that you could go and get the balance that you need. I'm telling you that you need that balance with you in this space in Invisible, and I don't want you to miss it. And so I want you to really figure out how to make this happen. You gotta attend to you. If you are not giving yourself the attention that you need, this is some attention that you need. Yes, I'm telling you this on purpose because let me just kind of say it again. I had a witness to reopen the registration. Now listen, we are out of hotel rooms. If but this is the thing. They have hotel rooms, but you no longer can get the rate that we had for the hotel. Our rate is already fully booked. So I need you to be willing to make the investment in yourself. That's why I try to encourage you all to get ahead of it and to do it early. But I'm telling you that if you've procrastinated about it and you are having a witness from what I'm saying to you at this moment, you need to figure out a way to make the investment to affirm yourself, advance yourself, and then give yourself the attention that you need. So if your plans you had plans and those plans are no longer in place, you need to be there. If you had just kind of put it off because you really didn't want to spend the money, I get that, but it's an investment in yourself. You need to spend that money and make the investment and be there. Now, listen, I'm not telling you to do anything irresponsible, so don't hear that. I am saying that sometimes we'll put things off. We'll put ourselves in a position where we tend to everybody except for us. What about you? And that attention piece, that attend piece, that's the self-care that you need to be able to move forward. So I just want to encourage you to make that investment in yourself. Make sure that you are doing everything that you can. And if you can be there with us in 2 weeks, then I want you to be there. But I'm really, really looking forward to this time together because let me tell you, I realize that the enemy is trying everything. You know, I'm a Jesus lover. The enemy is trying everything in his power to get people not to be able to be there. But you need to be there. This is going to be a providential moment for you. And so let me kind of give you all another, some more clarity on it. Like I said, I had a witness to open it back up, and I just had somebody text me and let me know today that they are now going because they know they need to be there. You need to do the same thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in Niagara Falls. It's going to be an investment, but it is going to be well worth it for you. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. So before I go, I definitely want to invite you to our third annual Cups and Coffee. Cups and Coffee. It's coming up. Mark your calendar. Save the date for October the 21st, 2023. Third annual Cups and Coffee at 11 a.m. Registration is open. You can go to wearefearlessgirls.com and you can register for Cups and Coffee right there. But we're going to have an amazing time, and I don't want you to miss Cups and Coffee. It's going to be a time like no other. And you know, we always have an incredible time when we are together for Cups and Coffee. And so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you all there. It'll be at 1550 Normandy Village Parkway, October the 21st, 11 a.m. You don't want to miss Cups and Coffee. It's the third annual, and we've got some great things planned for you this year. Yes, yes, yes. So meet me there. Don't beat me there. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. I want to see your face in the place. Listen, we're going to have an incredible time in Niagara Falls for Invisible. We're going to have an incredible time for Cups and Coffee, and I don't want you to miss any of it. So make sure you register. Go to wearefearlessgirls.com and you can register right there. So listen, before I go, thank you all so very, very much for always being on with us. I want to encourage you to share this with a friend. Let some other people know that they need to be there. They need to be with me in Niagara Falls. Those girlfriends that you know need that balance in their life, or they're feeling super lonely, or they feel like they're undervalued and unseen, unheard, unappreciated, unloved. They need to meet me in Niagara Falls. They won't They won't regret it. And neither will you. So thanks so much for being on. Thanks for letting me kind of jump on and enjoy my time with you. But now I must needs get back to the hubster. We are celebrating 34 years of marriage today, and we're enjoying each other. So I love you all so much. You know, as I always say, girls with dreams, they become women with vision. I'll see you next time. Bye.